Alright, the pump's all rinsed out and I've put it in the vise, and I did myself wrong. I put these up last year without totally getting all the Teflon tape out of them, so a little wire brush here will take it out. Not that difficult, but you better do this because it'll leak if you don't. And that gets that one. No more Teflon tape in there. And you can see the second one still got Teflon tape in it. So I'll get that out with the same little technique. Always just pull the brush to you and it'll catch it and pull it right out of there. Don't scrub the brush back and forth. It just makes a big mess. And rotate that like that away from you and it'll clean it out real quick. Okay, now got to put new Teflon tape on this, and there's a secret to that to get it right. That's going to screw in like that. I'm turning it like that. That tape is tricky. If you don't wrap it the correct way, this stuff right here, this won't work. You'll end up with, well, why is the tape coming off of here? So if that turns that way to go in, I need the dragging edge of the tape to be following that. So if I wrap the tape this way and break it off, that will create what I need. So let's take this like that. And I need to put this, and it's a little tricky to hold here because you don't want it to be overlapped. There, start out there like that. But I've got the direction down in my mind, so I've rotated this, but you'll see when I go to put it back together. Don't let the tape get folded. A lot of people use pipe dope. I like the tape because it cleans up well year after year. It slipped. I mean, it's a little aggravating to get it on there, but pipe dope don't clean up so well. Okay, now start out here and work back this direction with it like this. And you want and pull it tight so that it fits into the threads, and do not go all the way to the last thread. Stop short of that, which would be about right there. Stretch, pull, break. Take your finger and wipe it in place. Now the break on that is right here. So when I put that in here like that now and screw it in like that, it actually forces that tape down into the threads rather than trying to back it out. And the other side is opposite of that. Alright, that's hand tight. I'll put a wrench on that and get it really tight here in a minute. Okay, I'm back with the Allen wrench set. Now, that has a center set screw right there. And that right there is the flat side of this shaft. So I want that center set screw on that flat side. And all I have to do is, because I know they're loose, is it'll slide right down on there. Now, let's see. Show you something about this. This is important. This is in the early years. There, you ought to be able to see it. See that space right there? Don't jam this thing all the way down to where it's touching here. It'll rub, create a big mess. Leave about that much space. Go back up here. Now that I got I like these kind of Allen wrench sets, and I've already got the two out that I need. That large one fits these outside ones. The small one fits that center one. Now, the trick on this is I like to pull the outside ones down just a bit first. And I got to be careful not to spin this. So I'll turn that until I feel resistance right there. And then I'll turn this, I get in there, and I'll feel that resistance right there. Now, you want to keep them equal. A little bit more here, a little bit more here. Okay, now take the center one and set it snug. And you'll feel it bite. There it went. That's snug. Now tighten these really good and it'll be set. It won't move. Yeah, something broke. No, I just didn't have a wrench in there right. I'm trying to work without my glasses on, work by feel. It's hot out here, I'm sweating, and when you wear glasses and you sweat, they fog up. Sweat drips on them. Alright, there we go. Now tighten this one again. Alright, folks, that's got that. Okay, now, I'll be right back because I got to swing this around in the vise so that I can put this piece on. This is, like I said, this is what keeps the pump from spinning around on the tractor. And I'm just about to call it a night for tonight. Be right back, folks. Just went out to the tractor and cranked it and checked the PTO direction. Looks like I know that as many years as I've had that thing, but anyhow, the PTO rotates in that direction. So what that's going to mean is the down pressure is going to be on this side of the pump. It's going to want to push it down. So this bar needs to be over here on this side with the chain out here connected up there to keep this from turning in that direction. Now, I made me something that worked. When I first put this thing together 17 years ago, I didn't have a nut, a bolt, the right length to go in here in the top of this pump where they've already machined the threads in here. And I said, I will be doggone if I'm going to drive uptown just to get a shorter bolt. I found out that I could take that big nut, stick it on there, and put that washer on there like that, and it was the perfect length now. And I was so pleased with myself that day, about 17 years ago, I just kept this configuration. So it works great. I drop that in the hole there, drop that in there, spin that around a little bit right there, find the other one that is here, drop the big nut on the bolt, put the washer on it like that. Now this one's a little trickier to start because they're real tight together there, but there it goes right there like that. Okay, now get to use something called a ratchet. And it goes like that. No, still got it backwards. There we go. Yep, tight, tight, and tight. Now we get our chain out, and we got a hole down here on this end where that goes in like that, and that gets your chain on here, and then that loop right there will go over a piece on the top center top link and stop it from turning. Well, people, got my pump cleaned out. Nope, need to tighten that and that. I'm gonna go get a wrench and finish that, because if I forget it, I'll have a mess. I'll have water spraying everywhere. Be right back. Alright, you can use either a pipe wrench or what I call a thumb wrench. Now this one comes to me to get tight, so we'll just put it here and pull it down like that. Probably one more time and she'll be right. that's good. I should have tightened this before I put that bar on. That's going to get in the way, but yep, see, hit the bar. Yeah, I forgot to do this one time. Yep, water sprays out. A lot of pressure on these little things. But I'm fixing to call it a night. I'm tired. I've been up since 5 this morning. I had to go to work at the cigar shop today, and it was dead in there. You do a lot of make busy work when that's the case, just to pass the time. Alright, that's tight. She's done. Okay. I do need to stick something in these ends. Like I said, I don't know what it is about bugs. They will find it, they will get in there, and they will make a mess. So I'm going to make me some paper towel corks. Folks, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Watching my videos means a lot to me. We'll finish this up later. I've still got to mount the control valve up on the fender of the tractor. Connect the plumbing here and here. Put some water in the tank and start calibrating the application rate. I hope y'all come back and watch that part later. Thank you. Good night.